Ratings are in for this week's AEW Dynamite for February 10th, 2021, and a report by Showbuzz Daily has AEW finished 21st overall for the night. However, looks can be deceiving because actually AEW was the number 2 non-new show of the night, and we'll get into that in a second. AEW Dynamite drew 741,000 viewers, down from last week's 844,000 viewers. They finished 3rd overall last week. Dynamite was taped this week at Daily's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. The show featured Kenny Omega and KENTA versus Jon Moxley and Lance Archer, which was a great match. NXT drew 558,000 viewers, down from last week's 610,000 viewers. It finished 62nd overall. Last week they finished 51st. That show featured Timothy Thatcher Tommaso Ciampa versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. The total combined wrestling audience for both shows was down 1.299 million viewers. It was 1.454 million total viewers last week. Why? Well, of course, based on the ratings due to the impeachment of the former WWE Hall of Famer, coverage once again was dominated by the cable news networks. It took 14 of the top 15 spots, with CNN taking most of them and MSNBC taking the number 13 and 14 spots. Just for the record, Fox News' highest rated show came in at number 31. Their audience continues to disappear. The top rated non-news shows was MTV's Challenge Double Agent, which came in at number 3. Which was actually surprising that it broke through, that there was an actual regular show that broke through all of the cable news stuff. AEW then came in at 21st, and then Lifetime's Married at First Sight came in at number 22. What's interesting to look at these numbers is that AEW actually beat the NBA, because the NBA on ESPN came in at number 24. So now hopefully that this whole thing is behind us. We won't have to deal with news cycles anymore, and we can get back to see what happens next week on AEW Dynamite, because the last couple of weeks have been really good. We'll be live next week with the fallout from KENTA being there and so much more, and no more news junk to clog things up. So it will be really interesting to see what the numbers are next week. Could AEW get a push to get in that top 5 again?